be. All right. Do you know what it is? Hold on. Tanya, do you know what this is?
I don't. If it's something this weekend, my best guess is maybe 65.
So is it this weekend or has it already been out?
It's already been out.
Oh, is it Demon Slayer?
No, but
That's a good
closer.
guess.
It's about a fight or fights. This is the walkout music for Felix in Creed 3.
Oh, you're getting good at this, Rhino. Okay. Which came out last weekend?
Yes,
All right.
and it's doing great. It was #1 at the box office. I have not had a chance to see it yet, but I cannot wait.
So where does it pick up on the story? Because if you end up on the second one, he actually ends up winning, right? Like, because he doesn't win in the first Creed. Like, I guess his fight. And Rhino's saying yes. So in the second one, he finally, like, earns the right, I guess, to win his match, like, in terms of the thing. And so, do you know where the third one picks up?
I don't, but just watching interviews with Michael B. Jordan, it sounds like he's kind of out of the limelight and has a reason to come back.
Got
So,
it.
a new enemy.
Well, always.
So, yeah.
So now it's a crapshoot, though, because you got, like, he's lost one, he's won one, and now it's like, well, how are we gonna, how are we gonna roll with that?
Well, and the bad thing, Jonathan Majors is playing the bad guy in this one, and he's also in Ant-Man as the bad guy. And the reason I'm using quotes for those of you listening is because he's one of those bad guys you kind of like,
Yeah.
you know?
It's got a way to see a little bit of the
Yeah.
swagger with it. Yeah, so you don't know who to root for?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's one of many, I know. So what else has been happening on the big screen?
Yeah, so this weekend we have we have the Oscars coming up Sunday, which is like the weekend I live for. So the movies being released this weekend to me are targeting the people that are not going to be sitting at home watching the Oscars Sunday. The first one is Scream 6.
It didn't make it to the Oscars?
It did not. But of course, it's just more of the same. I have not seen all of the Screams, but the few I've seen, pretty much a formula there, But some of your, Courtney Cox is back. Some
Bless
of your
her heart.
original characters are still there. And then 65 is a new movie out this weekend with Adam Driver, who I love. And he is like an astronaut that somehow he lands on Earth when dinosaurs were still living. So, just a little bit of a perilous situation. Champions is a movie out this weekend with Woody Harrelson. Now, this is, I think, a cute one. He's like being punished for something, and his to make amends for whatever he's done, he has to coach a team of I think special needs kids basketball, and of course it changes his whole view on the world. And Woody's such a good actor, and he can pull off a good guy. The spectrum from as good as you get to as bad as you get. And then Southern Gospel is a faith-based movie out this weekend.
Another one?
Jesus Revolution is like doing way better than projected. It's like already made over $30 million. And so this one is kind of on the heels of that, but it's about like a rock star who hits rock bottom and has to kind of start over. And so quite a variety of things this weekend. But the big attraction is going to be at home Sunday afternoon for the Oscars.
Do you do a whole part? Do you do like appetizers? And
I do. I spent last night making out my list, and it's really just me and my sister.
That's okay.
But, my family's with us. But, so getting everything
What's on the Oscar appetizer list?
Well, it's going to be a balance of healthy and not healthy, and just to give everybody options. But, chips, dip, veggies, little hot dogs, cupcakes.
All the things. I'm coming to your house.
Yeah. And I ordered like little Oscar picks to put in the cupcakes. So
it'll be fun.
it's
What
gonna
time
be
does it start?
fancy. The show is at 7, but I spent a couple of minutes earlier this week queuing up to record everything, the pre-show, post-show, wrap-up, pre-show, all the specials associated with the Oscars and the red carpets. and it's like 50 something hours worth of entertainment.
Lord.
No, I will
It's
not
more
watch
than the Super Bowl.
I know. I will not watch every minute of everything, but I'll watch a good bit of it.
So, okay, so what are you excited about?
Yeah, I'm really just totally excited about, I mean, there's some that I think are categories that are surefire. They're going to win. I'm excited. Jimmy Kimmel is back to host. That's going to be fun. Best Picture, I think it's a lock-in for everything, everywhere, all at once. It keeps winning everything, including the Critics' Choice Award, which is a good precursor or predictor. And I guess the category that I'm really excited about, because it could go either way, is Best Actor. You've got Austin Butler for Elvis, who I'm pulling for. I really hope he wins, just because, you know, we've all got that Elvis connection because we're in Mississippi, but he just really does a great job and deserves it, no question. Yeah. But Brendan Fraser, they've both kind of been splitting all the award shows. They take turns winning. Momentum's kind of with Brendan, but I wouldn't be mad if he wins, just because it's kind of a good comeback story for him. And then another comeback story in the supporting actor category is an actor from Everything Everywhere All at Once, and he has won everything. Kay Kwan, he is a former kid actor from The Goonies and one of the Indiana Jones movies, and he loves Temple of Doom. He's passionate about acting, but found himself once he reached a certain age, he couldn't get a job, and so he decided to go back to school. He's been working like in editing for all these years, and then he gets a call for this movie, and so he's not only acting again, but he's an Oscar-nominated actor now.
What a cool story.
Yeah, so look, you know, great comeback stories this year. Actress in a leading role. Everybody seems to think Cate Blanchett's going to win, but I'm hoping Michelle Yeoh is going to win. Also, Everything Everywhere All at Once. And then supporting actress, Angela Bassett is my pick for Black Panther. But I also would like to see Jamie Lee Curtis win. So,
has she ever won an Oscar?
I don't think she has. I'm not even sure if she's been nominated.
She's having a little bit of a moment. People are kind of gravitating to her right now in positive ways, at least it feels like. Yeah,
and she's so well connected, and she's just such a cheerleader for everybody that knows her. So, you know, the Oscars, the Academy members that are actually actors vote in this category. So I feel like that she, you know, will have a lot of support from her peers. And she just won the SAG Award, and that's another award that's voted by your peers. So it'll be interesting. You know, there's no, other than supporting actor, I really don't think there's any shoe-ins this week. I mean,
that
this
makes
weekend
it exciting.
Makes it a lot more fun, for sure. But so, and then also Best Song, Original Song. I would love to see the Lady Gaga song Hold My Hand from Top Gun win. But it's probably going to be, and I can't read my own writing, Natu Natu from RRR. It has won everything else up to this date. So, and I just heard today that Lady Gaga's not singing at the show. So
kind of gives it away.
Yeah.
You have not mentioned Top Gun, and you have not mentioned the Blue People.
Oh, Avatar.
Yes.
Yeah, I think now Avatar is. Well, they're both nominated for Best Picture, but I think Avatar. I think we're gonna.
I did it.
I think we're gonna see it win maybe a technical award here or there. And Top Gun, I think its best chance might be like visual effects or another one of those technical.
Anything? Has it sweeped anything this year?
It won some of the guilds. Office. I think it may have won a Producers Guild award recently, but it's been nominated for everything. And I mean, you can't argue that it has really made things turn around for the cinema. And I think it deserves some credit for that, for sure.
Poor Tom.
I know. But it would not hurt my feelings if it won, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, so that's Sunday. So that means next week we get all the juicy gossip.
Yeah.
You've got 50 hours of TV to watch between now and next Friday, Tanya.
But
So
yeah, I think the two big winners Sunday night are going to be Everything Everywhere All at Once and Elvis. I think those two are going to win.
It'd be cool to watch Elvis win. I think that would be a great story, at least for us here in Mississippi. All righty. Thank you, girl. And you guys stick with us. We got more for you coming up next.